So before this video gets started, if you want a super easy way to make money right now, there's an app called GetUpside. They pay you money to upload a picture of your gas receipt every time you go to the gas station, you fill up gas. All you have to do is go to one of the gas stations in the app, take a picture of your receipt, and you'll get up to 25 cents back per gallon that you fill up. So I'm talking like a couple bucks back every single time you fill up gas. And if you use my link and code, you'll get an additional 15 cents back per gallon. So that means on the first time you fill up, you'll get up to 40 cents back per gallon. I use it, and you can redeem the cash for Amazon gift cards, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, PayPal money, or just sent directly to your bank account, or even a check sent to your door. Yeah, even a check sent to you. But yeah, the app is called GetUpside. Please use the link. You will not regret it. Stop paying full price for gas. And yeah, you can start making money today. So use the link down below. Okay, now let's get on to the video.
Hey Dylan, what are you doing?
I'm just applying to McDonald's.
No way, why do you need to apply to McDonald's?
Because Uber's shutting down.
Oh my god,
Uber's
really?
shutting down in California, yeah. So I don't know, what job do you think I should get? Do you think I should flip burgers or do French fries?
Ooh, maybe you should work at a grocery store.
No, I'm applying to McDonald's, look.
Oh.
Look, come here.
Okay.
Look, I'm trying to find French fry guy. There's no jobs, what the heck? Guys,
no.
Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub, everyone. How's it going? There is so much craziness going on right now. I'm literally trying to apply for a new job. I'm just kidding, I'm not. But Uber CEO just announced that he is probably going to temporarily shut down Uber in California. If this court order doesn't get overruled, which it's already been 5 days. So basically the judge gave Uber and Lyft 10 days to make their drivers employees in California, and Uber and Lyft responded and they said, well, we're gonna have to shut down our operations until November, which is when Prop 22 comes out, which will allow the public to vote on it. But Uber and Lyft said, hold on, Judge, can we talk a little bit longer, or can we meet again? So they met yesterday, and they asked for an extension of that initial 10 days. Guess what the judge said? The judge said no. He said no more time. Come here, look at this. Look at this crazy. I need to show you guys, because this judge was absolutely savage. So basically, yeah, Uber and Lyft took the judge back to the court, and look what the judge said. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is what the judge said. He goes, I'm confident that the Court of Appeal is capable of acting very quickly where it is necessary to do so. I'm unconvinced that any extension of the 10-day stay is required. Both applications are denied.
Oh my god.
Guys, you know when you get a really good ride request and you drive all the way to the passenger's house to pick them up and the passenger's not there and for whatever reason you don't get paid? Or when you get a really nice Uber Eats order and you go to the restaurant and the restaurant says, oh, the food's not here, and you still don't get paid? That's what the judge said to Uber and Lyft. He said, oh, you want an extension? Let me think about it. Denied. He denied him, guys. But also, that's not it. This judge is savage. Uber and Lyft were trying to do it, and look at this. Earlier in the hearing, the judge sounded testy when attorneys asked for clarification on technical details of the injunction. Look what the judge said back. He goes, read my order. I put a lot of time into it. Literally, Uber and Lyft is like getting a taste of their own medicine. The judge is just like, yeah, dude, I'm not having it from you. The judge knows all of California government wants Uber and Lyft to make their drivers employees. Why? Do you know why, Melissa?
Why?
Why would the California government want to make Uber and Lyft drivers employees? Why in the world would they want to do that?
Maybe because they care about their citizens?
That's exactly right. They want to give them a couple of things. They want to make, basically, the fact of the matter is that there are so many people in California that rely on income from these gig companies. They drive Uber, they drive Lyft, DoorDash. Myself, I do what, 5 apps? How many apps have we done in the past couple of weeks? We did Postmates, Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I went out and did Uber. There's 3 right there. And there's so many people who just work in exchange for money, and they don't get any set wages, no rights to unionize, no health insurance, medical benefits, no overtime pay, no paid days off, no sick leave. All of these benefits come with a typical job. And the California government's like, look, there's like, it's estimated that over 30% of workers in America get money from these freelance jobs, and they don't get any of those benefits. So it's growing and growing and growing, and the government's like, hold on, we need to give these workers their benefits and more pay. Not only that though, that's only one side of it. The other side is the company side. Because Uber and Lyft, you know, they're not paying the government any of these taxes that usually would come out of employees. They're just getting a bunch of big tax write-offs with independent contract work. So let's continue. Come back over here, Melissa. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Uber and Lyft both said Wednesday that if the preliminary injunction remains in effect, they would pause operations in California at least until November.
Wow.
What am I gonna do until November? I'm gonna have to start mowing lawns.
Work at McDonald's.
I'm gonna have to work at McDonald's. But I think it's pretty crazy that Uber and Lyft drivers aren't gonna have jobs, but also, what are people gonna do who rely on Uber and Lyft for transportation? Like, what about all the people who take Ubers to work every day? They're gonna have to like walk or find a ride from a friend, or
Taxis.
taxis?
Maybe.
Those things take like 45 minutes to show up. They're not like a quick Uber ride.
Mm-hmm.
I also know several people who don't even own cars, and they opted out of buying a car because they just rely on Uber and Lyft. So like, it is gonna be pretty weird in California without having to order an Uber and a Lyft ride. And don't quote me on this, but I am 99% sure that all the food delivery apps are still up and running. So that's good news for rideshare drivers, is that you can do food delivery apps. And I actually went out and did food delivery apps pretty much for the first time within the past month. I did like a couple deliveries a long time ago, but I went out and tested out several apps, and I have to say Uber Eats was the best. So you can still go out and do Uber Eats and make decent money. In my opinion, I think it's better than Postmates, right?
Yeah, it was way better than Postmates.
Don't do Postmates, guys. I'll save you the hassle. Yeah, if you want to do another food delivery app, if you still like doing the gigs, I think that is a good option. What's the time at?
6:57.
Okay. Here we go. Let's continue really quickly. We're almost to the end, guys. Being independent makes a real difference, said Norm Whitehurst, who's been driving Lyft and Uber for years. It's nice. You set your own schedule, come in, do what you want. AB5, well, basically what this driver is saying is that he wants to stay independent. Personally, I don't know, honestly, if I want to be independent or an employee for Uber and Lyft. What Uber and Lyft have basically been doing is kind of scaring drivers into saying, well, you know, if you become an employee, then you won't have you'll lose all your flexibility. Can't sign on and sign off whenever you want anymore. They're kind of doing that as a scare tactic, I think, because if they make drivers sign up for shifts and make them drive in a certain area, I don't honestly think drivers will do that, because it's just not feasible. And I think they will keep the flexibility. They're just gonna have to pay drivers more. Oh yeah, and by the way, you know, when I was saying all those benefits earlier, they're gonna actually have to give drivers money for their car expenses too. This is why I've been saying, like, this could actually really end Uber and Lyft as it is today, because the reason why they're able to make rides so cheap is because they don't pay drivers that much. They really don't. And they make drivers pay for their own cars and all that stuff. So they're really getting a huge, they're in a really weird loophole where they're getting a lot of really, really, really cheap labor, and drivers are kind of just like doing it because it's easy to be super flexible and have a really short-term job.
It's kind of like fast fashion industry.
Yeah, what's that?
Like, you pay the workers very little, like $1 an hour, and then you can make really, really cheap clothing and sell, like, mass produce it. But it's not good for the workers or the environment.
Yeah, the thing is with Uber and Lyft is that they, like, you can go out and make like 20, 30 bucks an hour, but at the same time, you're putting tons of miles on your own car, spending money on gas, and like you're kind of pocketing all of the expenses. So at the end of the day, you're not really netting a whole lot because you're paying so much out of pocket and you don't get any overtime pay. And sometimes when you go out, like you could have an hour, you're making 30 bucks an hour. The next hour you can make $4 an hour. I went out and driven and like had no rides. I had to wait like 45 minutes for a ride. What are you doing? You're just sitting in your car. Like, it's just nuts. So basically, it's a whole mess and the government's trying to clean it up. So I will update you guys, so make sure to subscribe because when Uber and Lyft do shut down, it's most likely gonna be on August 20th. So that's in 5 days, 6 days. Depending on when I upload this. So I will make an update video on that, so subscribe for that. I'll be making update videos on all this. Give the video a big thumbs up if you want to support me, support the Rideshare Hub. I would really appreciate that. Thank you all for watching and have a great day. Bye guys. Say bye, Melissa.
Bye guys.